Rabies is more common in the central United States and California, while fox rabies is found in Texas, Arizona, and Alaska. Raccoon rabies was first recognized in Pennsylvania in the 1980s and has since become established in the wild raccoon population. Since 1995, more than 350 animals have tested positive for rabies in our state, each year. In 2010, there were 409 domestic and wild cases. Although raccoon rabies is very common in the region, the strain of the virus has only been reported in 3 cases of human infection. Most human cases in the United States and Canada are caused by bat rabies. Bats are a particular concern because their teeth are so small that people often do not realize that they have been bitten. What happens is people wake up in the morning, there's a bat flying around the house, they either kill it and throw it out, or they just open a window and let it free. They never knew because the bat is so small, its teeth are so small that they were bitten in the middle of the night. They don't think any more of it, and then somewhere down the road, somebody ends up sick, and one of the relatives says, well, you know, 3 months ago, we did have a bat in the house. I wonder if Joe could have been bitten by a bat. So transmission. Rabies is usually transmitted in saliva via the bite of an infected animal. Rabies may also be transmitted by non-bite exposures, which include infected saliva entering an open wound, usually on the hand, eyes, or mouth. Rabies transmission has been reported in rare cases via inhalation of infected particles and transplantation of infected tissue. Usually, the animals that I have to submit for testing, what generally happens is somebody realizes that their dog is in a spat with, say, a fox, and they shoot the fox, and then they go out, they pick the fox carcass up, and they throw it in the weeds. And then they call the game commission, and I show up. Obviously, there's a potential exposure with the dog. That's a problem. But the more serious problem now is that person, because they handled that animal with their bare hands, and rabies is transmitted by saliva, if they have any open cuts on their hands, now they're potentially contaminated. Usually what I recommend is wear gloves, or don't handle the animal at all with your hands. Pick it up with a shovel if you have to move it. Then when you're done, you can decontaminate the shovel with bleach. Bleach will kill pretty much any virus.